This just might be the best version of Naruto Storm 4 I have ever played. Yo, what's going on guys, it's your boy Poison, Okami, me, myself and I, back at it again with another video, and today's video is going to be a very special one, talking about a different version of Naruto Storm 4 that you guys could possibly play. So, on the PC version of Naruto Storm 4, as you know, PC versions of games can be modded very easily compared to the console version, and thus the Naruto Storm community has made an amazing mod, and I'm going to walk through it all with you, talk to you guys about it, let you guys know, and any of you players that are out there that actually have a PC, have Naruto Storm 4, and want to join in on this, I heavily suggest doing so. Okay, so right here, you're currently looking at my Steam page right here with Naruto Storm 4 on it, and if we take a look into the local files of it, you can see where I have all of the personal, well, not personal stuff, but you know, all the data here of Naruto Storm 4. So, if we load the launcher here, they've actually got a nice little launcher of it, and they've updated it and added things to it to make it good for this mod. Right off the bat, you can see that this is called Naruto Storm 4 Evolution. This is an amazing mod. I really like the title. I really like the look as well. So great job to those that are involved. I believe Xact made this, if I'm informed correctly. You can switch between different game versions, so you can switch between the current patch or this Evolution patch, which is really good. So I'm assuming that's what the E stands for in version 1.7E. And then there's different iterations. So we're currently on R3. Now, before I walk through more of this with you, I've actually been speaking with Playco, and he actually wanted me to show you guys something to do with this as well. So I'm going to show you another part, like an introduction to the mod. Okay, so right here on the Ultimate Ninja Discord, right here, this is the Evolution FAQ. You can find this on the side just about here under UNS Evolution Development. As you can see, it is not fully finalized. They're still going to add things to it. They're actually taking feedback from the community from what Playco's told me, and they've made a lot of adjustment and changes, which we will look at in a second. Anyways, this is the introduction to it here, saying how it's to start the channel, saying it's a gameplay-centered mod that aims to do a general and competitive player experience as well. So that means they take a lot of the community feedback, they make slight adjustments to movesets, make things work that don't work, and things like that. Playco also introduces how you can download the mod here, gives brief explanations. He's even recorded his own tutorial in case you need a video tutorial on it if you get stuck, so I suggest checking that out here as well. And then also a massive shout out to Xact for developing this, Playco for managing it, and also Ct3ch for doing artwork and management as well. Big shout out to these three. I'm pretty sure there might be some more people involved, but yeah, shout out to you guys too. But yeah, huge shout out to these three, in particular Shinobi right here, for making all of this work. It is absolutely amazing from what I've seen so far. So we're back to the launcher here, and we can see that there are different options. So you can play the game right away, you can change your keyboard settings, you can change your graphic settings, which is really good. So I have mine on like the highest, well, not the highest, but you can actually go on different versions of it, but 1920 by 1080 is just enough. I do heavily recommend turning off VSync. If VSync is ticked and you have this, turn it off, it will ruin your game. But we play it on the classic 30 FPS. I heard they are making some adjustments, or they made some adjustments to change it to 60 as well and make 60 work nice. You can change the shadow quality, which I have on medium, makes the game run a little smoother, and then you can have your button prompts that be either PlayStation or Xbox. Obviously I changed mine to PlayStation because I grew up on Storm on PlayStation. And then one more thing is that if you click down here on V1.2, you can actually get all the patch notes from all the previous patches right here. So Storm 4 Evolution, on the first patch, they actually disabled armor break altogether, so it's no longer an actual thing anymore. They changed all dash cut support types. This is a huge change. They've changed remove ring outs as well, which means that there are no longer ring outs. So if you get hit against a wall, you cannot go flying out of the wall anymore. So you don't get that free damage as well. So they've actually changed a lot of stuff to make it more competitive based. The fact they changed dash cut into other support types is great. If I remember rightly, Choji is a strike back. They made Yamato into a charge guard and Guy into a strike back as well, which is really great. Got more separate lobbies. They fixed the leader blue dash and stuff like that. They basically just fixed some things that weren't fixed in the game as well. Obviously swapped 1.9 to 1.7e. You can choose your button prompts. And then they did a second patch where they fixed the preload chakra stuff. They think they fixed some other things as well, like the active hit spear and Nagato's backward C dash. Change 4th Kazekage's tilt to properly be unblockable. So 4th Kazekage's tilt is now exactly the same as Gaara's tilt. They changed Ino and PTS Ino support types to cover fire, so now they both throw poison flowers, so you get a lot of free poison alongside your regular Chakra Kunai and Chakra Shuriken as well. A lot of reduced endless wait time, so they reduced endless wait time to 20 seconds to 5 seconds, but I think they then adjusted this to make it 8 seconds. So yeah, there's a lot of this, but it's all written here. You can see, you know, they've added some stuff for Lee, Hinata, Choji, and Shikamaru as well. You know, they've added a lot. And then R3, which is what we're currently on, is that they changed the desync bug as well. Guard regeneration rate has been fixed on 60 FPS. A lot of 60 FPS fixes. If you want me to go through all the issues with 60 FPS, I can always do that for you in a video at some point if you guys are ever interested. And they just basically fixed a lot of stuff as well. A lot of things have been fixed, a lot of things have been changed, and a lot of it has just been improved, especially the active hit sphere on Sarada's body during her UJ. That is the most annoying thing ever, but now Sarada is made unsafe when she does her UJ, which is really good. And then you can now, they've also done a really big buff to the general mechanics of preventing switch out character from instantly leaving on certain moves. So you can now do Shuriken, Chakra Shuriken, Tilt Grab, I don't know what NMK stands for, and Guard Break Pill. So basically, you can do these actions, and if you switch during them, your character will continue doing those animations, so that is huge. Yeah, endless wait time is now 5 to 8 seconds. And just lots of other stuff as well. And then in the hotfix as well, they actually changed the remove tilt switch, but they kept switch tilts, meaning you need to switch then tilt for the full tilt to happen, or for part of the tilt to happen even. They removed projectile combo buffers. I think that was a thing they found. Choji's jutsu is 1.9 because it wasn't for a while, so now Choji's jutsu lifts you up in the air, so it's a nice little buff for Choji. Pain's jutsu is now non-cancelable, so you can't cancel Pain's jutsu, which I think is good because he doesn't need it. They nerfed to use shuriken damage, which is good. And they fixed 60 FPS infinites on Tsunade, Hiran, Fu, Suigetsu, RTB, Naruto, Yamato, Mei, Obito, and Kuchina, so that's really good for those guys. And there's a pre-patched Twitch tech option when creating lobbies now. So that is really good. They've done a lot of nice hotfixes. The R3 hotfix and the R3 patch is the current patch that you have right now for the mod that is done by Xact and Playco and Ct3ch. Those are the three that manage it and take a look at it. So just right off the bat, I'm going to hop into the game and show you guys exactly, just briefly, some of the changes in physical person. So as you can see, it says Naruto Storm 4 Evolution, looking very beautiful. I really like the title. It's nice and simple. The colors match the overall theme of what Naruto Storm 4 led to once it hit Road to Baruto. So yeah, looks really good. I really am proud of that. Really like it. Okay, so we're going to hop into free battle here. So as you can see, the game is currently running at 30. I haven't tried 60. I'm kind of scared to try it because 60 ain't great, but I'm going to have to eventually, right? So as you can see right off the bat, some of the characters have already changed. So Might Guy is now a strike back. Yamato is charge guard. We got Ino on the cover fire now, so she now throws poison flowers. And then I think the others are fine on this page. Next page, they changed Raikage into a break guard as well. They made Little Choji a break guard. I think it would have made sense to make him a strike back because they actually all these characters match their older counterparts, so it makes sense to do the same for Choji. But maybe I guess they thought there was like too many like strike backs or something. But that's absolutely fine. They made Han a strike back. Han's pick rate is going to go up now because of this. You know, and then that's pretty much it in terms of like the general character changes. But yeah, really good stuff. So let's take a look at some of like the mechanic based things. So what characters can I do to display this? We do like Choji and Yamato. Now this is a good team. I'll explain why. So due to the overall changes, I think there was actually one change I missed out on the patch notes when I was reading the patch notes to you guys. Now this is going to make it a very good competitive experience. So Shuriken-based characters like Shino, Tenten, the second Mizukage, Deidara, Tamari, they all now actually can do Shuriken combos from their regular combos. Like this. You can now do this now. Gives them a lot more opportunity for combos in the game, which is absolutely perfect. That is just exactly what you want. So we love to see it. Obviously Choji is a strike back. And then another change is now you can do a grab and switch, and they do the full grab as well. So this leads for a lot of shutting down options as well. You can just combo grabs like this back to back as well, so that's really good. And then one thing they used to do is doing a tilt switch, but they've actually patched that out. So another way you can do that is actually by switch tilting. Sort of something like, it's really hard to do. There you go. So now you can do a tilt switch like this. It actually works better with Yamato, because he does this whole tilt, obviously. And then Choji is really good for creating like a lot of space and stun as well. Doing something like that as well. So I need to learn how to implement this into battles, because I've actually done some battles with Playco, and I was only able to do this like a couple of times out of like the hours worth of footage I got of me and Playco playing. So that's really good. Obviously, you can do switch guard break like this as well, so that's really cool. And then one thing that Playco was doing a lot was shuriken switch like this. So usually you can't do this very much. So this works really well with like Fuma Shuriken, if you can imagine a Fuma Shuriken as well. And you can dash alongside of it and get pressure like that. Also, Playco did that a lot of PTS Shino and got a lot of pressure off as well. So yeah, these are just some minor changes that actually makes the game a lot better. I think this is really good. So I'm sure you guys are wanting to see the battles between myself and Playco Armboy, so I'm going to show them a lot of what is written in the patch notes. You will see in there as well. Also, another thing I just want to quickly show off, as you know, I'm a Shino fanboy and I love Shino, is we can do Shino's we can do his guard pressure again as well. So yeah, love it. And then obviously you can mix up with it like this on block and do things like this as well. And do nice little stylish combos like this. So yes, really good fun. But anyways, I'm gonna cut to the matches between myself and Playco. I hope you guys have enjoyed what you've seen so far. I literally got like an hour's worth of footage of matches between myself and Playco. So if you guys want to see more fights on this patch between me and Playco, then be sure to drop a like button on this video. I'm only going to show 3 of the matches right here. And yeah, if you guys are lucky, I might upload more. Anyways, as always, it's been your boy Poison Okami. Matane.
3, 2, 1, go!
をなめている。それでは俺に勝て。 しませてみる。 はしない。